Welcome back. It's now time for your midday sports. Now, as reported by TVJ Sports on Monday, Jamaica Tallawahs captain Rovman Powell has been traded to the Barbados Royals for this season's Caribbean Premier League. Powell led the Jamaican franchise to their third Caribbean Premier League title and first in 6 years last season. Powell also led the Jamaica Scorpions to a Super 50 title for the first time in a decade. The Tallawahs have received Barbadian leg spinner Hayden Walsh Jr. from the Royals in the trade. Walsh Jr. had been named player of the tournament in his first year in the Barbados franchise in 2019. Jamaica will not host any matches in the CPL for the fourth season in a row, as the tournament will be played across 5 countries from August 17 to September 24. And the West Indies will host world champions England in a White Ball series in December this year. The teams will square off in 3 one-day internationals and 5 T20s starting on December 3. The first 2 matches in the ODI series will be played on December 3 and 6 at the Sir Viv Richards Stadium, while the third and final match will take place on December 9 at the Kensington Oval in Barbados. Kensington Oval will also host the first T20 on December 12. The second and third T20s will be played on December 14 and 16 at the Grenada National Stadium, while the Brian Lara Cricket Academy will host the 4th and 5th matches on December 19 and 21. Now, the American track and field fraternity is today mourning the death of a 2017 World 100-meter champion Tori Bowie, who died today. She was 32. Confirmation came from Bowie's long-time management group, Icon Management Inc., which is led by Kimberly Holland, via Twitter on Wednesday morning. Now, Bowie, with 10.78 seconds, done in Eugene 2016, is the joint 17th fastest woman of all time and the joint 7th fastest American over the Blue Ribbon event. Bowie amassed a set of Olympic medals at the Rio Games in 2016, gold in the 4x1, silver in the 100 and bronze in the 200 behind Jamaica's Elaine Thompson-Hero, who secured gold in the sprint double. The American also won 2 gold at the World Championships in London 2017 in the 100 and sprint relay, to go along with bronze in the 100 from the 2015 Beijing World Championships. Now, J3's president Garth Gale has admitted to concerns that the Jamaica International Invitational Meet could lose its status as a World Athletics Continental Tour event with yet another cancellation. The Jamaica International Invitational, which was set for May, has been cancelled for a 5th successive year. The meet was last held in 2018, with the 2019 through 2022 editions all being cancelled due to a combination of issues ranging from lack of sponsorship to the COVID-19 pandemic. J3's president Garth Gale explained the reason for this year's cancellation.
Would have met, and their decision was that it would not be staged for many reasons. The main reason would have had to do with timing plus finance.
World Athletics Continental.
Now, the Jamaica International Invitational was first staged in 2004. Argentine World Cup winner Lionel Messi will leave PSG this summer when his current contract expires. The news comes a day after an announcement by the French club that Messi has been suspended for 2 weeks after travelling to Saudi Arabia without the club's permission. Messi reached an agreement in principle to extend his stay for another year, but neither club nor player want to sign the deal. It's reported that the 35-year-old is not convinced that the club can compete at the top level in Europe due to financial issues, while the French champions want to focus on developing young talent. He signed a 2-year deal in Paris in 2021 with an option to renew for another year, but that will now not be activated. It is understood that his father, Jorge Messi, informed Paris Saint-Germain's football advisor Luis Campos a few weeks ago. And that's it for your Midday Sports Report. Shane?
Thanks, Jordan. And that's the Midday News. I'm Shane Masters. Join us at 7 for Primetime News. On behalf of the news, sports and production teams, have a good afternoon.